Alright, so once in a while I throw some different shit on my YouTube channel because I haven't had a lot of time for audio. I have subs in the shop or at DB Drive getting figured out. 2 of them. I can make more videos of my ground zeros working, but I've been real busy lately, and I'm trying something different. Not with audio. I'm getting into solar power. Not huge because it's expensive. I mean, I would like to be huge one day, but you know, I gotta start out slow. I'm not doing it because I'm like a hippie. Like, I'm cool with saving power. Like, say, you know, saving the earth, that's cool, man. But, you know, I like saving money. And I just like the concept of it. And if you're into car audio, then you're already into solar power in a way. Like, you have the mindset, you know, 12 volt, all that deal. So you kind of understand wiring. You're ahead of people just beginning solar power, which I've been doing serious research for like 2 weeks straight. Just researching my ass off. I have a solar panel coming right now. It's a 150 watt Synergy, 150 watt Renogy, R-E-N-O-G-Y. Got good reviews. I've done a crap load of research. This one 150 watt panel cost me 180 bucks. So the concept of solar, or the layout, is you got a solar panel feeding into a controller that feeds into your batteries, and then if you want to go AC with it, you need inverter or inverters. So I have a very cheap control panel coming, and I'll explain that when it gets here. If you guys are interested in hearing about it, I'm still in the audio. I'm still going to do audio videos, but I just wanted to shoot this just because I don't know, the experience. But tonight I'm going to show you something that I got probably about a month and a half ago, and it's just been sitting in my car. This right here, power inverter. Okay, this was 50 cents at a yard sale. 50 cents. I had to take that game. Actually, I think she gave this to me, I think, for a quarter. 25 cents just to get rid of it. Said it was her husband's. She didn't know if it worked or not, but she thought it did. So, man, this is an expensive inverter. I mean, there's things that I learned that there's inverters that's pure sine waves, and then there's not. Of course, the pure sine wave ones are very expensive. This one I'm sure is not. But for 50 cents or 25 cents, whatever I paid for it, I mean, why not? You know, it's got a little readout down here. I have never tried it out. Obviously, it's very dusty, but I'm opening the back. It's got some rattling going on inside, so I'm cracking the back open, and we're gonna see what the inside of this puppy looks like. And I'm gonna cross my fingers that it works, because it'd be super sweet if it did. Alright, I'll have you here for when I open this in case it's full of gold, you know, because that's what it's gonna be, because I got it from an old lady. Actually, I want to show you this. It says, "Do not open, not user serviceable." How the hell do they know? You know, what if I fix inverters or amps? Guess what it reminds me of? An amplifier. Yeah. I mean, I don't see any pop caps or anything. That's freaking dirty. Oh, I'm sure this isn't the most exciting to you, but you know, it's 12 volt stuff. Sorry, my camera's flipping around. So yeah, I don't see any pop caps or resistors or anything like that. I don't know, man. You know, I'm not an amp expert. I don't know what's up with that right there. Big scratch on it. But I don't know, maybe I do. I don't know, I'm going to check this bad boy out, maybe blow it out with a little air gently and hope that it works. Alright, so I know you can't tell, but I half-assed wiped it off. And I'm glad I didn't listen to the warning. See all those dots? That's all beetles. Those beetles were all inside this. So yeah, I'm guessing it was a pretty good idea or a pretty good thing I took the back off. So anyway, I don't know what size cables this takes. It looks like it might take 4 gauge. So I'm gonna look around and see what I got going on. Maybe hook this bad boy up and see if she works. Also, I looked it up. The best I could find was like a 500 watt continuous 1000 watt peak for like 40 bucks used. So, you know, I don't know what this thing's worth. Probably not that much, not very much, but hey, if it works, it'd be cool. Okay, so a couple things here. It takes 4 gauge wire, which is cool. Good sign. These pieces are almost the same length. My blue's a little bit longer, but this is just for testing. So of course it's not just gonna be sitting here like this. Also, you want these to be as close to your batteries as possible. Obviously I got slack because this is just temporary. And I was gonna hook it up to my battery bank in my truck here. Then I started thinking, what if there's a problem? What if it, I don't know, fucking surges something through, I don't know, my amps are hooked up to this battery bank. So instead of taking that risk, I got this guy, which is what's in here. There's like 8 of them in here, 7 of them, something like that. So I got this extra one that I use for my winch and stuff. And so I figured I'll hook it up to it. And it is setting at 12.8 something volts. Love these batteries. And that's after using it on my winch and pulling a heavy box up on my trailer. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, here's the moment of truth. Oh, also it popped when I touched the negative, which is a good sign to me. It means the capacitors still have a charge. So let's see what it does. Hopefully it doesn't pop and snap in my face. Alright, so it says 12.9. The fan is not running. That's not a good sign. But plug something into it, see if it works. Okay, here's what's going on. I turned it off. I have that light over there. It's hooked up back there coming from my house. But this light, that fan, and this stereo is all hooked into my power strip down here under my truck, which is normally hooked into that. These are, I believe, 245 watt bulbs. Let's see, 155 watt stereo, probably 100 watt fan, so should be no problem. We'll find out here in a second. Let's flip a couple switches. Oh. It's converting it. And that's awesome. The fan started to work. I don't like that. I think my fan over here is humming. I could probably fix that fan somehow if it's not going to come on. But obviously it's trying to suck down juice decently. But maybe that's just because it's got a load on it. But see if it'll run my stereo. It's at 12.5 right now. Let's hit play. I mean, I guess the stereo was already on, so yeah. $12.4. I don't know how fast it'll suck it down. I mean, you're looking at, I think I did the math on these. This was like about 460 some watts, 420 watts. This is not a pure sine wave, and it's going to one battery. So I might try to hook it up to my big battery bank and roll that way, but it's pretty awesome. I'm digging it.